Cool. Go on.
I mean, he just said like, yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Whatever you just said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find what that is.
Yeah.
Why you messing up, bro?
Yaga, what's going on? Welcome back to.
Why?
What's wrong with you lot? Just let Ace introduce the thing.
I'm waiting for you to flash that light. I don't know
what is
what
that
it is.
Why are you worrying what that
Sorry,
thing
go on,
is?
Ace. Go on.
What's going on? Welcome to an episode of Cut the Chat. We are back in the barbershop. It's been a minute since we've given you a live episode in the shop. Shout out to everybody that's been watching us on YouTube. But this is the origins. This is where it began, in this shop. Well, not this shop, but this shop is where we started.
Do you know,
Cut the Chat.
Do you know, Ace, yeah?
Yeah.
We started doing Cut the Chat over 10 years ago.
Yes,
Oh, easy. More than that, no?
No, more than that, you know?
No, it ain't been more than 10
More than
years.
It has
10
been
years
more
ago.
than 10 years.
More than 10 years.
2008,
Yeah, like 13
2009,
years. 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah, so it was January 2008 or 9. No, 10.
What happened?
Why have you got grey hair on your wrist?
He's an old soul.
Because I'm old, man. Yeah, so it's going great. Everything's going great.
So what, downstairs as well?
Yeah, slightly. I got 1, 2. Experience downstairs.
How about you?
No,
Why nothing black? What? You died,
I've
I've got a couple.
I've never actually clocked it till this moment.
I'm just looking at you like, man, you've got...
You know what's happened? You know what's mad? The grey hairs, where it got me. Where I was like, raw, I'm proper grey. Initially, I've been grey on my hair, on top of my head for long, yeah? Years and years. Like from when I was in secondary school. Now, one day, I woke up and my beard was grey. No, but you know, like it wasn't gradual. It wasn't like one. It was like I woke up and it was just grey. It was like it just went grey the next morning.
It suits you though, fam.
Yeah, I'm rocking it, man. Do you know what? I had a call with acting, someone in the acting industry today, and they were like, you know what, you need to embrace your growth, and use that to position yourself within the industry.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important that, you know, we embrace our age.
You're too grey for mooning.
Yeah. Well, I hope so.
You're too grey for mooning.
I hope so, man.
Sorry, guys. I didn't know it. This is going out on YouTube and that.
Yeah.
So we didn't get a chance to all dress up and do our thing.
No, but what did you think it was gonna be?
No, I just thought we was coming to shop the bus. I didn't even know there was gonna be cameras. We're gonna hold in mics. I didn't know.
Wait.
Don't you read the group chat?
So it hit you when Ace pulled up in skinny jeans?
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, right, you.
No, it's ripped as well.
Because you came from your yard as well.
They're not skinny jeans.
No, they're skinny and they're ripped.
Can we do the skinny jean test?
No, they're slim.
Why the cameras here?
They're slim.
You want to squat?
What we need you to do?
No,
put your hand in your pocket.
Put your hand in your
squat
pocket.
No, man.
Put your hand in your
I
pocket.
already told you that last week I got a bad leg.
Okay,
Put your hand in your other pocket.
And squat down.
No, I ain't squatting. No.
Sorry, have you not seen Ace's teeth as well?
They're not
They're
skinny.
shining in it. I was about to say that.
Now you're killing him.
Wait.
Zoom in.
You think you're buff though? Be honest.
Oh my God.
He's all doing all of that cool man thing, like you know. Man. I'm like, whoa. What are you doing today?
Man. It's not get ace today.
Bro, I'm just saying.
No.
What's going on?
No.
Nah, come on, bro. You can't get away with this. What you're doing today?
What am I doing?
You're doing that diva thing. Like you just come back from LA. You've been
wear
killing
these
it.
jeans all the time.
Never seen them in my life.
No, you don't.
They're a 30 waist.
No, they're
They're a
not.
30 waist. They're a 30 waist. They won't fit any of us here.
I'm wearing these jeans in my press shots, I think. Is that shot while I'm sitting on the floor laughing? That's these jeans.
With your white teeth.
Yeah, allow it, man.
Love it, though.
Allow it, man.
Okay, I see what you do. When you get
Listen.
this done.
Yeah,
That's
my teeth have
recent.
always been like that.
Everything's new.
Let's crack on before Ace gets
But we
mad.
appreciate that. The traders are new as well.
yeah.
You just bust them.
Yeah.
Big up to Gabby, my people.
Yeah, and Gabby, hook me up, man.
I'm a size 8, Gabby. What?
Yeah.
Tell
You
again?
didn't chat to none of us
She's at the
though.
basketball game.
But you're telling us
Do I know
now.
her, yeah?
She works for Puma. I don't know why.
Was that when we had all them bags under the table? She's the one that sorted it out for the guests.
Right, let's put it this way. I went up to the guy giving them. I was like, listen, my son almost got his back broken. You're giving him a pair of trainers. The guy was like, he didn't win no. He didn't enter the raffle. I'm like, bro, it's just me and you in this arena right now. Everyone has left. Yeah. Who are you giving these
Bro,
these trainers to? Why are you trying it? Huh?
Try to teach them.
He was trying to like keep them for a raffle. I was like, bro, they gone home, cuz.
Did you give them?
I took a pair of trainers for my son.
Why not?
Big up
What
Puma.
were they, them?
Huh?
They're them.
They were RSs, you know, like Puma only have Puma suedes and RSs in
okay,
it.
okay,
Puma,
okay.
So
Puma
that's
don't give out
theft.
nothing else.
That's theft.
It's not theft. I told him. I asked him.
theft.
I could have taken it without asking him.
But that's what people were doing back in the 90s. Hey, let me try them on.
No, I didn't say let me try them
Just
on.
walk
I
off with
said
them.
my son, is getting these trainers because he's worked hard to provide
He never
entertainment.
worked hard.
He was part of the entertainment. He was.
No.
That's probably one of the biggest,
People-
if not the biggest moments.
People are thinking that it's a fix because last year it was his son that was up there at
It's the same son because he loves it. My son's turn up.
No, but-
you see my sons, this is like one of the most important event in their calendar.
love
They're
that.
like, I hope Daddy wins.
I love that.
Like, I hope Daddy, have you been practicing?
I love that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Go on it.
No, your son went
Me in
in.
the kitchen like that.
Your son went in. I can't even lie.
with the orange.
No, but to be honest with you, if that hench brother weren't holding your son, boy, he
would've
would have
been
collapsed.
over, yeah,
He would have
yeah.
collapsed.
We wouldn't be here. We'd be at the hospital right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been
How
fun.
would we explain that?
I saw your son bounce.
That's the end of Celebrity Ball.
I saw him
We
bounce.
can't-
I saw his back went inwards and then popped back out.
There's no event next year if that happens. That's it.
And that brother was celebrating, you know. Did you not see my nephew's back? But you're celebrating, you're hanging. You nearly bust him
You
up.
just hung there like.
Innit? Like you're a G. I was like, whoa.
It's a mad thing.
It's a mad thing.
It's all mad.
It's all mad. Anyway, how have you guys been this week?
Boy, yes, it's another week, isn't it, really? It's another week. It feels like, for me, in my work, it's normality for once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, work felt a little bit normal this
Works
week.
is running, money's running.
Today, money would have been running. But
Oh.
as always, I
You're
always
here.
get chiefed on my work day. And I have to come in. We've got some things to talk about.
Let's
There's a lot of things
let's
to
start.
Yeah, we got some
Lots of
things to talk about.
Let's
Lee.
start.
Let's go talk about. So imagine, you was a CEO in a building, along with other CEOs, and one of the CEOs having an event told you that it's our event. Like, you know the ones there, and you bring guests to this event.
Remember,
Yeah.
you're the CEO.
Because I'm the CEO. I've been told I'm the CEO, and I believe I'm the CEO. Because
Come
all
on.
week I was acting like the CEO on the ground.
I love that.
Calm down. So my phone was popping like that. Yeah, calm down. Get your tickets. It's a charity event. No. Listen, you know what? I'll buy your ticket for you. Just get your ass down here. That's what CEOs do.
Yeah.
They buy for their people.
Bosses, they look out.
You
A
feel
boss-
me?
A boss is someone who guarantees
Right.
we all eat.
All eat. Belly full. You turn up to the event
Tell them again.
with your partner.
Partner.
Yeah. Partner sister.
Wow, line
Yeah.
up.
The brothers. His brethren.
Again.
So you're looking like the boss in it. You're looking like a G. You park the whip up at the back as well. You know them ones that you
No
walk
one else
into.
got to park at the back. You know, you do it styling.
You know them ones that I was waiting. They check my name off. Yeah, your plate's in because you're a boss.
Right.
And that's how bosses move.
Straight.
Okay. You get in there and you say, I need my wristbands for the VIP CEO section because my people need champagne. That's first and foremost.
Tell them again.
Because it's my thing.
Not Prosecco.
It's
champagne.
our thing.
Not
'Cause
Prosecco.
We're all CEOs.
Champagne.
CEO VIP. Yeah. You know the flex. You get to the door, tick off your name, and then your guests are told, But it's my thing. That's
your
my
thing.
thing. Do I need to make a phone call?
No, you
Actually, I
don't.
don't need to make a phone call because when I get in there, I'll sort it out. I won't even make noise. So then I go in there and I see my CEOs, VIP, families in the VIP
Chilling.
champagne.
Lounging. Sipping champagne.
Uncle Lee. Yeah, Uncle Lee. Uncle Lee. Where's your partner? She's by the toilets.
Bleachers.
By the toilets. By the toilet section, in the normal bit. You know where the petty people are, the people that aren't worthy. The people that pay the big money but not worthy to be in this section.
Embarrassing.
It's mad.
But then you say, right, I'm not having this, I'm not standing for this. Because I'm a CEO and I'm with the CEO's VIP.
Presidential.
And I go and see one of my CEO colleagues, one of the partners in the business.
Co-founders.
Co-founders.
Co-CEO.
Co-founders. And I know this partner's been doing a lot.
Busy.
He's been doing a lot.
Active.
He's got a headache. I can see the stress in his head. I said, I don't want to stress him out.
You could see the stress on his head.
I saw the
He was
vein
carrying it.
throbbing. Like, dunk,
mad.
dunk, dunk. The man had, that CEO had the normal, the standard crep, the dinosaur Jordans on. For people that know, he had the dinosaur Jordans on, he had a rucksack on. He was doing the most. And I went to him and I said, I need my VIP slips. Make this happen, my brother. And he gave me one.
Wow.
And he said to me, that's all I can do for you today. That's all I can do for you today. And I said, really? Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
You know, I spoke to my man. I spoke to him.
Wait, I ain't finished the story. We're going to get to you.
Okay.
Now, imagine the CEO's people are there. The CEO, the partner CEO one.
No, I'm confused now. You CEO.
I'm CEO.
You're CEO.
He's VIP. CEO.
Why am I
partner.
VIP?
I don't know because it's CEOP.
Okay.
VIP.
Alright, cool. Whatever.
So imagine one of the VIPs of the partner is in there. Is in this section. And he's calling his people. No, don't worry, you're VIP too. You're VIP. But I'm a CEO, I don't have this power. How does this man have this power? How? I said, you know what? I'm going to the door. Because answers are needed. Someone's getting fired today. I go to the door. They told me the VIP closed half an hour ago. I said, that's fine. If that's what's going to happen today. So, but I saw a man getting them in on his VIP. He's not a partner. He's not a CEO. He don't cut checks in this corporation. But fine. Okay, I say fine. The VIP's closed. Half an hour before the show comes, there's more VIPs walking in. I said, wow. No ratings.
Never.
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 Can you imagine that story actually happening?
That's a disrespect.
That happened to me.
Did that happen to you?
Oh, you're not aware of it? Okay, yeah. So, yes.
Did that happen to you?
CEO partner, talk to me.
Right, that's mad.
What happened?
So this is what I heard,
Go
yeah.
on.
The person that you went to go and get the VIP wristband from, we can't spend the whole podcast talking about this, but the person who you went and got the VIP wristband, they gave you two. You must have dropped one. That's the first thing.
What?
That's the first thing. The second thing, you see how you said you're CEO and you went to the car park and your name was on the list, your number plate was on the list. So what would you call a person whose number plate wasn't on the list and they just parked their car in the car park and told them my car's staying there, I'm not moving it?
Well, that person
Would
there,
that be above CEO?
No, that person there would get stamped out. Because you know why? Because I had to leave one of my employees in the car to park it up because there was an illegal car in there and it was one in, one out at that point. Why? Who done that? Who done that?
Don't know. Anyway, let's move on.
Someone done that.
Let's move on.
You know what your rant sounded like? Did you hear Giggs' rant this week?
Oh, about
tape.
Yeah. I can understand
He
it.
wasn't having it.
What was the rant? What was the rant?
So what I got from what Giggs was saying was basically like Giggs sent his man them with some of his American friends to tape, and when he got to tape, whoever was at the door was tape was like, "Oh, you American? Oh, you're Americans." They got gassed by the Americans. It was like, "Yeah, come in," but told Giggs' man them to stay outside, and it's like, "Fam, I've set my man them with you, like."
Yeah, patting it up properly.
And you're making them look stupid when it's like, well, you ain't got it locked in your own city.
It was like basically they said the Americans can come in and then we'll sort you like afterwards. So you know what happens when that happens. So the Americans go in, then they let 2 gal in. They're brethren that come weekly, and don't worry, you man are coming true.
The problem with all of that, is that nightclub is owned by black people, and for years black people have been discriminated against in West End nightclubs. Yeah, it's a black man that owns tape. It's a
I thought it was just a black promoter.
No, I think it's black people that own it.
Oh, is it?
That's what I heard. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs.
Nigeria.
I know, like the main. Actually, maybe he is. I don't know.
I don't think.
Because I think the people that own tape also have something to do with the Nigerian restaurant in West End.
Oh, is it?
I'm not sure, but that's what I heard.
I was gonna say it must be Nigerians that own it, innit?
Oh man,
right
but I heard the person that owns
no card
it
machine.
is definitely a black person, or the person that's the main person that is the face of it.
Yeah.
Is a black person, and so it's a bit of a shame that would happen, and also it's a bit of a shame that you would treat Americans better than like your own people. But it's the UK, man. The UK is
No, I
it's
thought
a
that
sad
was
place.
I thought it was way past that now. Like there was a time when you would be gassed by anything American, but I feel like now we're.
It's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing, silly.
You can't do that.
But those West End clubs still live off like having footballers and like, you know, Americans and like rappers and all those people, and like it just still happens. Even like you have to listen to. It's obviously it's not true for your station, but a lot of radio stations that play urban music, they still play a lot more American music than they do UK music.
I went tape like When did I go tape?
I don't know. You didn't invite the man then.
I went with Dotty. Dotty had it patterned. She's Dotty in it. So she had her table, whatever. And I hadn't been to a Central London club. I can't remember the last time. We don't rave in Central London.
I don't rate them. I don't rate them.
You rave in Shoreditch.
We're too cool for them clubs.
It's not. I hadn't been to. I can't remember the last time I raved in a Central London club. So this was so new to me. But everything's the same. There's people outside begging to get in.
It's weird, man.
No, but bridging, my bridging's inside. Like, what good? These girls outside crying on the floor. No, but you let my friend in. She let. Like, it was nuts. I felt like I was 19 again. Like, it was like, wow, this shit still happens.
No, never again. Never again. A black man can't do that again.
It's nuts.
It's 2021.
To be fair, you have to have coin to go in them clubs, though, man.
I had fun. I'm not gonna lie.
You have to have coin.
Yeah, were you popping bottles?
I had fun. It was a lot of fun.
You lot were doing up bottle life, yeah?
Yeah, well, Dotty's got money, not me.
Yeah, well, like, you got money too, baby.
She does it big. She does it big. If you get to rave with Dotty,
she's on it.
It's something else. It's good.
Right. Sparklers, everything.
Yeah, everything, like, there's drinks are flowing. And
So why did you not invite us?
because she invited me, so I can't. You can't. You invite somebody, you can't invite.
You can't bring in.
Yeah, I can't really bring.
I pull up. Someone invited me to something today. I said, Lee, do you want to come or go to work?
She took me to dinner. I don't know why I'm getting exposed.
No, you might as well.
She took me to dinner, and then after we went to tape, and she had everything.
Well, it's a catch up.
It's a catch up, man.
Love to see
That's
it.
my sister.
Go on, rate.
Black man can't be poor again.
Right there.
Not in
See it,
2021.
She does it. She does it big. She does it big. Wireless this weekend.
Is it
Wireless
exciting?
used to be your ting, Damon. Damon was the.
You're a wireless guy.
He was the.
I'm not even gonna front. Wireless was my thing.
Wireless was your
When
soul.
it was at Hyde Park, Wireless was my thing. Can't even lie. One of the best festivals that I've been to. The last one at Hyde Park. Then it moved to Finsbury Park. That first one at Finsbury Park was banging.
You forgot Stratford. Stratford was banging.
Oh yeah, Stratford.
Do you know what it was with
It was
Stratford?
too spread out.
Stratford was banging.
Stratford was mad. Stratford, yeah. You know when you come out the station and they just make jokes like, it's not long. Like you can hear the music.
That walk was
and it's
so
like it's
far.
not long. It's only 45 minutes,
That walk
and you
was
thought
a
they was joking.
That-
Oh my god!
The walk was stiff.
And you know what killed it about Stratford as well?
45-minute walk.
Raw.
The walk going to Stratford, yeah. Them times that Stratford was kind of new, like the whole Westfieldy bit was kind of new.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Good
So you
stuff to
didn't
see.
really know what was going on,
Yeah.
bro. You remember? See when Wireless finished at 11, but the last train leaving Stratford
Your
was
leg
like 11 minutes
stiff.
past 11.
Mad.
Brother.
People were fighting to get on that train.
Brother.
You know there
It
was
was
that Stratford International train going straight to King's Cross. That's the one I caught to St Pancras. But yeah, but that was a good festival. But it was a lot of walking, even in the festival.
Yeah.
Like to get from one stage to the next.
It was just
like,
on derelict ground as
yeah,
well. It's
and
just-
it was dusty and like everything was dusty. I really like that one though because I got to see Tribe Called Quest.
Sick.
That was the last
That
time
was
they performed here.
Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, it was all right. Jay-Z, that wasn't the best Jay-Z at Wireless.
No,
No,
not
I
at all.
did like the way they incorporate because it wasn't like one was headlining and the other. They like incorporated
Yeah, but
tunes into their
I
sets.
preferred Jay-Z at Wireless in Hyde Park.
I don't think I saw that one.
He did it twice, I think. And I even like Kanye. There was one year Kanye did when he had
Didn't they do something in Hackney? Didn't
not
they do something in
Wireless,
Hackney?
man.
You're
That's
thinking
Logos.
of you're thinking of One Extra. No,
Hackney
Radio One's big.
Radio
weekend.
One's
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, in
Jay-Z.
Hackney.
Yeah.
That was Jay-Z as well.
That was
wasn't it?
Jay-Z.
Yeah,
And
so
Rihanna.
no, but I think Jay-Z, for me, like even Jay-Z was good, but for me, like Tribe Called Quest was like
Sick.
that was dope. I think Nas was there that year as well on that same
Mad.
main stage, so it was a good lineup, man.
It's coming to South.
Yeah, it's not
Do you think
exciting.
Wireless in South London.
Nah, long.
No
What is-
festival should ever.
There's
go
rumours
south.
about Drake and Future.
Yeah, we heard.
I think Drake's definitely
Drake's
gonna be
pulling
there.
up.
No, do you know what?
They're on the
I'm
same-
gonna
they're on
say
the same
I
boat.
know Drake's gonna be there.
Is he 100% gonna be
Yeah,
there?
yeah, Drake's
You
gonna be
got information?
You got into
Kind
it.
of, yeah.
What, Future as well then?
I don't know
They're on
about
the same-
Future.
They're on the same plane, innit?
Yeah, those videos.
Yeah,
video
no,
of
No,
Future
I
and
know
Drake.
Drake's definitely there.
That's gonna be a shot.
Drake's coming to the UK.
So if Drake's there, I know where he's staying.
Where?
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell? Can I?
No,
Nah,
you might as well
no,
not.
no,
It's
Why not? Why not?
No, what's the point? Why do you want all
Let's
the
give them the
girls-
info.
That's probably what he wants.
Let's give them the info. Is it that? Is
Listen,
it
the
that Mad
landlord-
Hotel?
The landlord might send a video
that
for
Mad
you
Hotel?
now. Please,
Alright.
let's not upset gigs any more than it is. Like
Okay,
you know,
fair.
like do you know one of those ones?
Trust me. I
But
know
yeah.
we don't talk about music a lot, but we didn't really break down the Kanye and Drake albums.
You know what? Yeah, should I be real? I've not finished listening to both albums properly.
Okay.
I don't know if I've listened to them. No, I have listened to Drake's one all the way through once. But bro, like really a 90-minute album?
Too many tunes.
Bare tunes.
Definitely. Someone
Way too many.
on both of them. Both.
Do you know what I worked? Do you know what I worked out?
Bro.
This is what I worked out, and it hit me the other day. This is what I worked out. The both albums, from what I can gather from the general consensus is both albums are dead. Drake's album is just better than Kanye's album because Drake's album you can just use as background music whilst entertaining gal. But this is the thing, both albums are dead. The issue is that we don't care that they're dead because we feel like we haven't paid for them.
It's hype.
Because we stream everything.
Right.
If you'd physically gone out and spent $15.99 or $16.99 on that CD, yeah, and you played it, you would have gone back and asked for your P back. So when these people...
Could you do that back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day
course
you
you
could.
could.
If it wasn't scratched up.
Is it?
Yeah, you could listen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course you
Quite
could.
mad, isn't it?
Because you know what I used to do sometimes?
You'd record it.
Our price, I'll copy it, yeah?
Burn it and take it back.
Burn it and take it back.
Yeah. But that's why
I used to do that all the
that's why
time.
people don't feel hard
is
done
mad.
by it because you can just listen to it. You're paying your $6.99 or whatever it is a month.
Yeah, you're paying your
you can
monthly
listen to it, it's
subscription,
dead, and you just move on.
Fam,
That's-
Kanye West's
listen,
album, yeah,
it's right, it's-
is 1 hour and 48 minutes. Are you all right, bro?
You know what I think these
No,
artists...
but wait, can we take... No, sorry. You can watch
That's like a movie.
a sick movie.
100%.
Yeah.
No, like seriously, I find it, yeah, disrespectful. An artist, I know, some music person tried to explain
said
to me why they do that.
disrespectful.
It's
yeah?
to do with streaming,
It's to
right?
do with streaming.
Right.
Like, and it
I don't
adds
think
up
it's
to
that
this-
though.
Huh?
I don't think it's that.
What do you think it is?
I think they're shook. Like, we look at the best albums, yeah? Thriller's what, like 9 records or something like that, yeah? Illmatic's like 11 tunes, yeah? Those are perfect albums, like from front to back, they're perfect albums. I feel like they just put bare tunes on an album and we are supposed to just pick the best 12. I genuinely feel that. I think it's just like, look, here's bare tunes. My perfect album is in there somewhere because you could probably find 12 tunes that are sick on
Yeah,
Drake's
on both
album.
of them.
Yeah, you probably
I
can
was
find
thinking
that.
that myself. I was thinking, let me
just
take
find your- yeah.
the ones I like.
It's like
out.
pick and mix.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? I reckon it's that. I think they're just
Buff
shook.
lazy.
You
I reckon
lot,
they're shook.
you lot are giving them man too much credit. I'm gonna tell you why you're giving them man too much credit. Yeah, because remember, see, it's not a mixtape. Your album is supposed to be your body of work.
100%.
That is supposed to be your baby that you want to give to the public and say, "This is me. This is why you man ain't seen me for the last year or 9 months or whatever. This is me." Yeah. For them man to just put out that man's first track. How many times did he say Donda?
No, innit?
No, but bruh, listen, real talk, yeah? Real talk. You have asked me to cut your hair. And I put you in the chair and I just look at the back of your head and say skin fade, skin fade, skin fade, skin
Damon,
fade
no,
for
it's
4
just the
minutes.
intro.
And you're gonna
No,
give me
No, Damon, the song is called Thunder Chant though. Like, give it to him. Like, let him have it. Like, come on. You can make
He's
your
an
intro.
artist.
You can
He's
make
an
your
artist.
intro
It's
whatever you
artistic.
want.
It's art.
and this is the thing, see? We're getting bamboozled by this foolishness.
But he said
We're getting bamboozled by this foolishness because see that there?
Yeah.
You see that there? Yeah. That donda. Rude boy, are you?
You know what? Can I tell you something? This is what I personally think. I think we're gonna hear this album in 10 years' time. Yeah?
Look at you.
Absolutely.
think
You're
he's
sucked
lit.
in. You're sucked in.
Like,
You're sucked in.
That's how.
Do you know what they said?
That's what Kanye
You
does.
know
sucked
that's what
in.
they said about 808 and the Art Breaks. I still don't like that album.
You're sucked in.
Wow, that's a big.
Some people say it's a classic.
Yeah, but I still don't like it. That's what they say about Yeezus.
You man,
I still don't like
do you know
that
what it
album.
is? You see people are
Like-
shook to just say
That's-
something is dead.
Dead.
No. You know
Dead.
what?
People are shook.
No, he-
When's the last time you had the masses turn around and say that is rubbish?
But saying that though,
Before
everyone
somebody
I spoke to-
turns around and but you know what it is? You got to listen to it with
No.
a 27-watt light bulb.
No,
in the bathroom with the shower running, so it steams up. Yeah, with a scented candle, and then you're gonna understand
I
it.
agree
Get out of
with-
it.
no,
Shut
I agree with what
up.
you're
Shut
saying.
up.
I agree with what you're saying, but what I'm saying is most of the people I spoke to told me shit anyway. Like, it's not like I've not heard anyone say the albums are great. That's
No,
what I'm saying.
I'll be
So
honest.
I'm the only one saying that, you know what? There's something about it that I'm going to listen to it again. And I'll listen to it again. And it was like the Drake album. I listened to it the first time, I thought, this is a slow jam album. It sounded, all the tunes kind of sounded the same.
Yeah.
But then after, when I went through it again, I sift through it, I thought, you know what, this tune, yeah, no, I like this tune. So I'm, like you said, I'm picking now.
He's got a song on it. There's a song on the Drake album. Is it called Knife Fight? There's a song on there called Knife Something. Yeah.
I like 4 records.
So we're listening to it in here, and we're like, nah, this is dead. Turn it off. Darren has looked at the thing. He goes, nah. There's a track on here called Knife Fight. We're not promoting knife violence, but we're thinking Knife Talk. We're thinking it's gonna be gully.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Sweet
gully.
Start singing.
Brother, man's singing.
Yeah, singing about
again.
butter and bread.
It's not singing though. It's that 21 Savage song,
Bro.
I'm the that's the one where he's got
Bro.
Project Pat on it.
Bro, it's dead.
Alright, Ace, what are your 4 tracks?
It's still dead.
7 a.m. 7 a.m. is the best tune for me.
Let me. You can't even play
You
it.
can't even play.
Alright, so
do you know what the
7 a.m. I don't know what. Do you know what's the? There's so many tracks. I don't know what's tracks.
I don't know the names.
The only tracks that I know is Too Sexy. Because remember that tune back in the day? It was annoying. Sexy for my shorts. Too sexy for like.
And even that tune, some people think it's amazing.
Can I tell
I
you what
think it's funny because it
That's
reminds
gonna
me
be a
of when I
club
was a
tune.
youth.
Can I tell you what I think about that song? People, we might get locked off for this. This is what I think about that song. I think that song, and you probably won't agree with me. I think that song is what's the word? Is contributing to the demasculation of men.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why.
I've always thought
I'm gonna tell you why. This is my honest opinion.
Not
Man's not
supposed to be
sexy.
sexy.
No,
Well,
not
man
at
can't
all.
think they're sexy.
No, absolutely. You know what it is?
Yeah,
you see this. It's just people are just gonna be landing
Them
like.
jeans, innit?
Look, no, but do your thing.
Sexy.
But for me, people are
Bro,
just gonna be
I'm
landing.
showing my ankle now, bro. Man definitely feels sexy,
See?
fam. Hey,
Honestly,
Go on.
I just think things are going down that road where man's just gonna be like, hey, man's just too sexy. Man's just too sexy. It's just gonna be another thing. It's just like, brother, like.
fam, that song was out when I was a youth, though.
Absolutely.
That song was funny. That was everywhere when I was a youth.
Absolutely. Do you
Remember
remember the
that
video?
song, Paul?
Do you remember the video?
Sexy for my.
Do you remember the video?
Remember it.
Go on.
What? Who sang that song?
Right said Fred.
Right said Fred.
The catwalk. Oh,
don't remember
the
the video?
catwalk.
I thought the song was so funny when I was a youth.
Bruv.
The
Sexy for
catwalk.
my.
It's either that.
Hey, why not sing that tune in the house?
Right.
Hey, boy, how come
Yes.
on, hey,
Yes, blood.
Daddy, what you saying?
It's either that, yeah,
Sexy
or my
for
man
my
has
lad.
literally just turned around and said, you know what? Let me see if I can hit them with something.
No, but maybe Drake liked
And
that
let me-
tune when he
I
was
bet
a
he
youth.
liked that tune.
Maybe he liked it when
I
he was
liked
a
it.
youth.
If
I
he
thought it was
liked it-
funny when I was
I
a
liked
youth.
it. I liked it.
As a
If you
youth, I
liked
thought it
it,
was funny.
then cool.
Yeah, I thought that shit was.
I just think these people are taking the piss now.
Alright, wait,
I
Ace,
think
what are
they're
your
taking
tracks?
the
7 a.m. on Bridal
7
Park.
a.m. Read the track listens up.
Oh my, my breath will run
I
out.
can't remember the name of the tune.
Alright, so Champagne Poetry. That's the Masego intro.
Big up to Masego. I love Masego.
Yeah,
but that's not
Masego's
for me.
hard. Pappy's Home.
No.
That's the one where he's taking a mick out of the other rappers. Girls Wanting Girls. That's like about lesbians.
But he's a lesbian. He's a lesbian.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's a lesbian.
He said he goes, I'm a lesbian.
Ah, okay, cool.
In the Bible,
No,
Love All with Jay-Z.
no.
That's a big tune.
I
No,
feel
but
like,
it
I feel
sounds
like,
like every other
I-
Jay-Z
but I
song.
feel like Jay-Z didn't care about that.
Yeah, Jay-Z didn't go hard.
The Ross record's sick.
The Ross record is one of the best tunes. Him and Rick Ross should just make an album already. It's called You Only Live Twice.
Yeah, the Ross record's hard.
Yoked. Not YOLO no more.
Yoked.
Yoked. But yeah, and then what else? Kid Cudi.
What is the? You can tell me. You're with the youngest here. What is it about Kid Cudi? Why do you like the younger generation love Kid Cudi?
Am I
so
that
much?
young? Like,
yeah.
am I in my
He's like a
20s?
cool kid, isn't it?
You're under. You know though. You're closer to.
I
Him.
think he's hard though.
He's not hard. Fam.
How do you? I don't even know
Where
how
does
to
this
talk.
narrative come from?
Firstly, we need to
What's
talk
going
as
on?
if
How you
Poppy
know
was
how-
in the room.
We need to talk like popcorns here. But yeah,
Where does this narrative come from?
do you know what? I think
Kid Cudi.
I think he's not. I don't know. I just rate him, but I don't listen to his.
He's
Do
in a
you know
day
what it
and
is?
night,
Also, when he does
that's it.
features, like, cause I got into. Oh my gosh, popcorn. I'm hearing popcorns here. Bon off. Why for that in the back of my head? But when I started listening to Travis Scott. And like the tunes he done on, there was one album I can't remember. Girls in the Trap. Listen to Mike Knight. There's an album anyway. Girls in the Trap, right? And it's got a long title. And Cody's on that, and he just goes, he spazzes out. I just rate him. I don't know. I don't know why I rate
This
him.
ain't a. Should we allow music now?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I want to talk about one more thing though.
Can we just say though
Yeah.
that these two albums, yeah, big up Drake, big up Kanye West, they're definitely not in their top 5 albums.
No, 100%.
And Drake's only got 6 technically, but he's got more than 6. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
does he have his deal now?
and that's what I heard. This is on his label. This is on OVO. That's what I heard.
Did you hear the Drake track that? Sorry, the Kanye track that Drake leaked.
Yeah, it's this in a minute.
Yeah.
I ain't heard it though.
I've not heard it.
With Andre 3000.
No.
It's one of the best Andre verses you'll ever hear in your life.
Is it?
What, spazzes out on Drake?
It's not. No, this is the thing. Like the tune, Andre's, it's like a letter to his mum because obviously the album, it was for that album. Donda, and Andre's mum obviously passed away as well. So Andre's talking to his mum, talking to Donda, saying, "Can you talk to my mum and ask her about?" It's just sick. The verse is sick.
Andre is
and
definitely
then
one of the
Kanye
best
comes on
rappers.
the end of it and just starts dissing Drake. So obviously Andre never heard that.
Yeah,
He's
so done his verses and then sing it over, innit?
And so Drake's leaked it because he's trying to mess up their thing, and Andre hasn't been happy about it. He's like, look, when I got the tune,
That's
it
not
never
how he
happened.
got it,
He
yeah.
never got it like that, and I basically Andre's saying, don't involve me in your thing, innit?
Andre's like got some of the best verses in the game. Some of these verses over the years are just exceptional. But I just think for me, I think Drake's album, the problem with it sounds like we've heard it all before. Every track though. No, but like it's like I read a review. There was a review I saw, where the person, I have to read this review, is cold, and it's like literally everything I thought, you know what, maybe they're right. Let me read this review. It's just too much.
While you find that though, Lil Sim's album,
Hard.
Banging.
Hard. Pause.
Cold.
I can say hard.
You can say hard.
Well, I can't.
No, she's cold.
She's cold.
She is cold.
She is absolutely cold.
Substance.
I think that's
Presence.
that might be the best album.
Swag.
In my opinion.
I think she's a complete, she's a proper package.
man.
Can I do this?
Go for it.
Go read it.
Disastrous album of the week.
Oh gosh.
Drake, Certified Lover Boy, Republic, 1 star.
1 star.
We need to talk about Drake. Wish we didn't need even to think about Drake, but he's quite possibly the most popular music act on the planet. There he squats atop the charts, a dead weight, monotonous and torpid. We need to acknowledge that Drake has become terribly dull, and his 6th album is perhaps the dullest thing he's done yet. Certified Lover Boy is nigh on 90 minutes of whining, boasting and creepiness and self-pity, all of them unlovable traits that other rappers have nonetheless found interesting ways of expressing, but not our boy here. Not for a long time, Drake was refreshing once, way back when he was rising from the underdog status he loves to brag about define. Mate, all successful artists were underdogs once. Yes, you made it. Yes, it was against the odds. It always is. No friends in the industry, as one of the song titles, as it, on an album cluttered with a host of feature spots. Even Drake's beef tastes like tofu. This isn't a new idea within earshot, and he just goes on and on about how bad that album is.
Who's the brother that Ratsy sings though?
No, so it's probably some guy
corporate guy
in his
that
basement.
went
In his basement, yeah. But the thing is, like some of the
accurate.
some of the points, it's like, you know what, the album's not. Basically, Drake's done everything on the album better before. Like YOLO is better than the new track with Rick Ross, like the original YOLO tune. And so, like, you could argue that some of the points are fair. But the thing about Drake, you listen to the album twice. The third time, you can't stop listening to it. It's like it's got drugs laced into it. The Kanye thing, like 1 hour 54 minutes. So you're right. They're both too long.
Kanye, when you stop.
Yeah.
And by that time, you just think.
I'm with Ace now.
But let's move on.
You done with the music? But before we're done with the music, can I just say one thing? My guilty pleasure.
Go on.
I know you're not gonna be happy about this.
Go on.
Essence with Justin Bieber. I
Really?
think that's better.
You
I think
prefer-
that version.
you prefer
that version. Bieber smashes it.
Are you alright?
He smashes it. He bodies. Because you know why? He sung on that track how if they said Lee, they want you to sing on it. I would have sang exactly.
But that's the point. They wouldn't ask you to sing on it.
No, but I'm saying I wish they gave it to Usher. I wish they gave it to someone else. But he got it cool and he bodied.
How do you feel about that record, Femi?
Why? Because I'm Nigerian.
Yeah.
You're
no,
DJ.
No, you're a Wizkid fan though.
I'm a huge Wizkid fan. Wizkid's probably like been
Have you got
one of my
tickets?
favourite artists in the past 10 years.
Have you got tickets?
I've got 8 tickets.
Okay. Whenever people ask me, have you got tickets?
CEO.
I'm like, I ain't got tickets, but I've got faith. I ain't got tickets, but I've got faith.
You know what it was? Like, I know enough people
You know
in
what I'm
that
saying?
camp to make something happen.
I ain't got tickets,
But
but
like,
I
you
got
know what? Wizkid is possibly like, and I'm biased. Like, it's almost even like Drake. You know what? Drake's one of the first rappers I ever listened to in my life. Yeah, when he first come out, I'm like, this guy's talking about my life. You know, like when he like So Far Gone, that was my life. Like, I'm like, oh, this is You know, like you listen to other rappers and they're talking. You can relate because you're from the hood, but it's not your life. When I first heard Drake, I was like, this is the first rapper that is actually talking about my life. So I like, in a way, I'm kind of biased. I always love that artist. And Wizkid's the same. Like Wizkid's incredible, and that tune I thought was good. For me, like I like Reckless, innit? Like the intro, the first track.
Did it need Bieber? Is the question. Did it need Justin Bieber?
Yeah, because he's trying to go international.
Globalize it.
He's already international.
No, but he's not trying to be he's trying to be Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like Wizkid is like what you don't understand, yeah. Wizkid is the biggest act in the whole of Africa, yeah. Like he didn't need to go international. He was rich before he started doing shows in London. However, the thing is about the ambition of Wizkid needed Justin Bieber on that like Justin Bieber was feeling it. Justin Bieber's like one of the biggest artists in the world ever.
I can say this as well, that tune Essence, yeah, I think it's one of the best tunes I've ever heard as well.
In your life?
Ever.
It's a perfect record.
It is amazing.
It's almost a perfect
that tune there, that you can play that when the sun's going down, when it's dark, when the sun goes up. It's just a vibe. The whole tune
it's a vibe.
is cold.
Why not Beyonce then?
Huh?
Or Rihanna?
I think they fell out.
Wizkid
Beyonce,
and Wizkid.
Yeah, over that
The gift.
yeah,
the
because
gift
what happened
album.
was he tweeted something when they released it on Disney, the video.
Right.
He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna sue Disney today" or something like that. I don't think that.
Okay.
Like, and
No,
also,
it's not
like Justin Bieber likes the tune.
So
Why?
who
'Cause
like the tune?
Why? What's wrong with
Why?
Justin
Oh,
Bieber?
no, wait, Ace.
People
I see where you're going.
You are trying to say
but
they whitewash the rhythm.
No, I see where you're going, but without going where you're trying to go, if you close your eyes and listen to the rhythm, does the rhythm bang?
The Justin Bieber
The
version.
rhythm bangs anyway.
Right,
I
now-
thought-
with the
Ace, does the rhythm bang? Does the rhythm slap?
I need to. You need to play it to me right now for me to. Because
we play it.
I play it all the
play it.
time. I play it on air.
And
Yeah.
you're not. The Bieber.
I just feel. I just
For me,
think why?
for me, I'll be honest, yeah.
I just think why.
You know why he says just enough as well. He doesn't overkill it. He says
When
just enough
you
bars.
first heard it, did you know it's Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
with
I-
everyone
I know
hyped it.
Everyone hyped it.
Yeah.
So I knew it was Justin Bieber.
You know
Let's
what it is?
move on.
Should I be real?
Go on.
The reason Justin Bieber needed to be on that song, yeah, is that Wizkid, gets 86. No, Justin Bieber gets 86 million monthly listeners on Spotify, and Wizkid has got 11
We're also
million.
forgetting that
And also, the
Justin Bieber
song,
openly used the N-word.
huh? Did he?
Yes.
What, in the track?
There was like video of Justin Bieber like harmonizing the word nigger.
But
Wait.
wait.
As a you, I'm not gonna lie. I don't care.
Wait.
He was 12, Ace.
I don't give a shit.
He was
I don't
12.
care.
He said the N word.
Yes.
Wait. Fat Joe said that you still play his tunes.
Fat Joe's an N-word, bro.
Ah, you can't say that though. It's not fair.
It's Ross. Nah, he Ross. Nah,
No.
Look,
I'll be honest, yeah. That shocked me.
Has that shocked you? You didn't know that?
We spoke about it on the podcast.
This is why he's been
before.
going so all out to like show that
Embrace-
he's like to
embrace-
embrace black
What
culture.
you think Eminem ain't done it?
We know Eminem's done it.
So why are we knocking Justin Bieber?
think
for
I'm
it?
an Eminem
The
fan.
blacks
Is
brought
that
him.
the
The blacks brought him through, innit?
Man
If
said
you
the
got brought through
blacks.
by wolves, what you're not gonna act like a wolf? You can't tell them to.
Listen. The thing is,
It is what it is.
I think
if you
I've-
roll in them circles, you're
I-
gonna feel free to say what you're saying, innit?
Fam, it's like, Ace, it's like, someone saying, would I put Leonardo DiCaprio in the Intent 3? I would,
Of course you would.
Why wouldn't you though?
Exactly. Why wouldn't Wizkid put Justin Bieber on Essence?
Let's leave it at that. Can we talk about P. Diddy?
What's wrong for my man?
What?
P. Diddy
I know it's nasty.
has been
It's
wilding.
nasty, though.
wilding.
What he has
That's what I'm
been.
saying. What is in our panani that is that good that you can get them type of man in there? You got Future in there. You got You probably got other man that we don't even know about in there too.
So for those that don't
She's
know,
cold. She's cold.
pictures
And
surfaced.
Diddy, Billionaire Diddy.
Explain the thing.
for those that know, pictures surfaced of P. Diddy. I don't know the girl's name. Do you know her name?
No, I don't know her name.
But anyway, she's Bow Wow's baby mother.
Yeah. And Future's in it.
I don't think she's got a baby for Future, but I think
Okay.
she used to date Future.
Okay.
And obviously she's a lot younger than Diddy, but Bow Wow was like...
That
Bow Wow's
Bow Wow
like...
could be Diddy's son as well, though.
Bow Wow was
Yeah,
like
but
Diddy's younger.
Did he move up his son's gal anyway?
Exactly.
Already.
So what's that? Is this like midlife crisis thing, or
I
was
think
it?
so.
Bro,
Really?
Because he's moving reckless. He's just been moving
He's talking to the
reckless.
mic.
I swear. Huh?
Speak to the mic. Oh God!
I'm just. All right.
Don't act like it's your first time.
Wow. What is wrong with you lot?
You lot. Why for that, Lee?
Diddy's moving mad.
Why? He's moving back. It's midlife crisis. Who knows what's going on?
Listen, I think Puff Daddy can do whatever Puff Daddy likes. That's what I think.
But do you reckon that his son's role? No, he's probably smoking.
Femi, you can't say that.
I think Puff Daddy could do anything.
You say that too much, bruv. You say that too much.
I think Puff Daddy's allowed.
You
You know that Puff Daddy.
Why?
You know what?
No,
Be
Why?
honest.
You know what?
Why is he
Puff Daddy,
allowed?
He will be allowed if he did it.
Why?
You know why? Because he's that man in the room. He's the biggest player in the actual room, innit? So when they start moving mad.
So what, money just it makes you be
Yeah.
able to.
I'm not even saying.
That's
I'm
why.
not even saying that.
Look, I've been in a party, and I'm not naming names, and there's a big heavyweight in the party, and he's moving wild, and no one ain't telling him nothing. And he's moving wild to a point you're like, right, ain't no one gonna.
That's because you
pull
managed.
him up on
That's
it.
because you
But
managed
can't
shook.
pull him up on
That's
it,
because you
'cause
shook.
you'll have to leave.
I know, but should I tell you
You're
what my
shook.
issue is, yeah?
Yes.
You're shook.
I would be. If Puffy's in here, moving up Femi, I'll be like, boy, that's how it goes. I ain't saying nothing. It is what it is.
But my thing is, yeah, do you know how much women there are in America, fam?
Bro, I don't.
Why do you need to be
Do
with
you know what I don't
somebody
rate
that-
about the
there's
American
so
rappers?
much
Do
girl.
you know what I don't rate about American rappers that will never happen in the UK? Yeah, what it probably does with all the new
I
young
don't think it
youths.
does.
Maybe the new young
I don't
youths.
think they share girls
Like,
like
maybe
that.
they do.
No, I
the
don't think
American
they do.
rappers all have the same
girl.
girlfriend.
Why? I don't think it would happen here. I don't think it would. I feel like we're too
like,
proud.
you know what's mad about the American rappers all having the same girlfriends? Like, you've heard rumors, yeah, like ASAP Rocky and Drake are good friends. Yeah, you've heard rumors that Rihanna's gone out with Drake. Now that's ASAP's thing, and it's like in America, they just seem comfortable with it. They don't mind.
Shipping notes to the tune called CRB check. That's because man don't want to know who they go.
It's just a different culture.
Do you not? You know, you wouldn't want to be with another actor's girl or another bar. Like, you just don't want to be in that. Nah, I'm not on it. I'm not dating. No, I'm not dating. No, allow it.
Westwood's probably got some decent things there, guys.
Really? Let's allow it, man. You're trying to draw me. You're trying to draw me out. I had about 8 jokes lined up and I can't say them. What's wrong with you?
No, but I just think it's a huge part of American culture where like they're just comfortable.
There's big
They're just
girls over
comfortable, like, and you're right. There's loads of girls, but they're confident enough to like date the same thing as next man.
How it goes though. I think what happens is Diddy rolls with his son and his son's brethren. So more time, Diddy's in the conversation like he's one of them. You know when you get too excited and you think that you're man then, but it's your son. And he's talking about this thing, yeah, that girl, man, I want to bring her home. And Diddy's like, yeah, I want a piece of that. You know like, we get the Ciroc out, I've got some bottles left over, bring them out.
He's probably right, you
that's how
know.
it goes.
He's
Then
probably
you get carried
right
in
because
their
remember, Diddy is still relevant. So whatever girl is
How old
chatting
is
to
Diddy? Diddy's in his 50s.
he's
Yeah,
still
50.
relevant,
Probably
fam.
50.
And look, okay, look, Diddy,
If you're 50, you can't
bro,
be like,
Diddy's
moving
still
up your
relevant.
son's thing.
He's within the culture. The culture is a young culture. If you're gonna say that, then, and I'm not trying to drill you out, Westwood should have retired a long time ago. Yeah, the culture doesn't really have an age limit on it like
Diddy's
that.
51.
Yeah, it doesn't. And how Diddy moves and how Diddy patterns, so Diddy is relevant. The women that are chatting to Diddy's sons know Diddy. So imagine Diddy's son brings home a girl.
Imagine-
they're gonna get starstruck like right.
Fam,
And he's new 50, you know. Remember, Uncle Phil died in his 40s.
Yeah.
Look how old he looks. Diddy's 51.
Yeah.
fam, you know what the thing about Puff Daddy, yeah? Sorry, I refuse any of the other names, yeah? Because Puff Daddy,
Puffy.
like, was ingrained in my brain. You see, like, imagine being a girl, like you've been idolizing this guy on MTV from, like, what's that band thing you used to making a band?
Making a band.
Like, before that, all the videos with Mace. Remember, Diddy literally changed
Hip hop,
rap music
100%.
forever.
100%.
How old is his son?
He's a mogul.
How old is
Like,
his son?
Probably early 20s.
Yeah.
Right now, the girls that his son's talking to, would they have seen all of that stuff? Maybe not.
Maybe not, but like
They would have. Diddy's a mogul, like. Diddy's
but-
like.
no, but
what-
he's
but
been,
what
no,
you're
but
talking
Damon,
about-
he's been relevant in every generation. They would have seen the one the remember he had a tune with Skepta. What was that band he had?
Diddy Dirty Money.
Yeah, they would have
Dirty
seen
Money.
Dirty
Yeah,
Money.
yeah.
That was Dirty Money was like 12.
You can't.
13
I just don't feel like you'd be a
Every
black. I just feel like you
generation.
wouldn't be a black person in America and not
Yeah,
know who
every
Diddy is.
generation.
No,
has had
I
a
know
version
this.
of
No,
Diddy.
I know this. But I'm with that. I'm
Yeah.
saying that these people are gassed because it's Diddy's son.
Did I
and then
ever-
when they get there, it's like rare. And the way Diddy's moving, you're right. Diddy's probably Diddy dancing, Diddy bouncing around the house in a Versace robe.
No, wait.
You understand?
Did I ever tell you about the story about one time, my mum used to sell lace, like textiles, African textiles to her brethren. So they'll come to the yard and like they'll buy lace. And my mum also used to sell jewelry. Like she used to go to Italy, like buy jewelry, like, and then sell it to her brethren back in the day. Like when I was young, this is like I got pleased out. Like trust me, my mum showed me about business from early. This is what my mum was on, yeah, from when like we were young. And these times now, one of my mum's
I know your mum. I love your mum, so I'm not even gonna.
One of my mum's brethren, yeah, pulls up to the yard. I was a youth. I was like probably teenage or college times. But this when I knew Diddy was like a mega star. One of my mum's brethren pulled up to the yard, yeah. She's like tried on a chain, and like she's like, children, to me and my sister, look at me. I look like Puff Daddy's wife. I was like,
Couldn't believe she did that.
I couldn't believe she knew Puff Daddy was.
Wow, yeah, he's the man.
I was like, fam, even an auntie, he could pull up and say, come, and the auntie would have followed him. And you lot are trying to say, some young any model girls are coming around to the crib and you'll be like, you won't wink at them or do two, take that.
My thing is like, man like Bow Wow and Future should be going after Diddy's girls. Do you know what I'm saying? Diddy shouldn't be following them, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not on Diddy's level.
Maybe he wants to feel young.
Why?
Why not?
Wait, who's not on Diddy's level? Bow Wow
Bow Wow and
Future.
Future are not on Diddy's level.
Okay, that's fine. So if you're saying Diddy's up there,
Yeah.
really and truly, the type of girls that Diddy should be going for, yeah, are your Serena Williams and them girls there.
No, I'm talking about. I'm not saying that these girls are not. I don't know if they're elite or not. My point is,
He's not going for them. He's not going for them. He's not going for
I'm
them
talking
girls
about
there.
Bow Wow should be like, yeah, I'm with Diddy's ex. Diddy shouldn't be saying I'm with
Is
Bow
Diddy
Wow.
saying that? Is
Do you know what I mean?
Was Diddy saying that though?
He's
Or
not
is
gonna
the
say
media
that.
saying
No one's
that?
gonna say that.
Right,
But
exactly.
that's what
So
the
you can't
optic
put that
is.
on him. You can't put that on him because he's not saying that.
That's the optic.
Using the word optic.
That's what the optic is. You're going after Bow Wow's ex. That's dead.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah, but yeah.
Gets married to him.
Yeah.
Bow's got the youth's gonna drop off. You gotta break daddy off a little assignment of mummy's baby father P. You get me? That's what I was saying. Yeah, get me a little Lambo for birthday. Ask your stepdad.
It's all mad. I don't know.
Yeah,
what's
but
going on.
remember.
Are you not checking the name?
Them man, yeah. Them man look at gyal as gyal, yeah. As in, not even necessarily, not even commodities, but look, if you, okay, so you see what you're saying the other way round, yeah. Them man should be trying to get girls that Diddy's been with because they look at Diddy like that.
Yeah.
You see if Diddy's chatting to a girl and it's like, yeah, something, what did you say? Yeah, I'm kind of talking to Bow Wow. My mum was like, who? Brethren, come over here. He's not rating them man there.
She's got a kid.
He's not
with Bow
whatever,
Wow.
but he's not rating them man there. And I don't know how Diddy moves, but I know man's moving like what them man there. You know, them man there's peas is what I put in my petrol tank.
Yeah, of course.
I just think
Come over here, that's how-
people can go with whoever they want.
Of course they can.
And especially Puff Daddy because he invented lifestyle.
Wait, can I just say this though? This is controversial, but we've all looked at like certain girls and we've known their man and been like, we've lost a little bit of rain for you because that's your man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? No, let's be honest, yeah. So like,
And men the same though. Men the same.
Men the same.
Men the same because for me, like, remember Kanye was like a big conscious rapper. Then he started going out with like Kim, and man was like, "What's that?" That confused.
Yeah,
that
and the other way
confused
round.
the
You see when I found out that Sana Lathan was dating French Montana, I said, you, big Sana Lathan. French Montana.
people said that about Jermaine Dupri and Janet Jackson. Like,
yeah.
like what you got Janet
Even
Jackson?
my man and Mariah Carey.
Nick Cannon, exactly. People were mocking him.
People
So,
come and so like, you know what? If you, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like, do your thing, Puffy, man. You're my hero, man. Take that.
Take that.
My hero,
Yeah.
fam.
Remember man them was
Bad
paying
boy.
ghosts for going on the thing?
What? Who?
Ghosts.
That's his wife, fam.
No, do you remember his wife was getting ripped?
Oh, really?
Yeah, online.
Wait, what?
I think that's disgusting, man.
Wait, who? What?
Girls were
So
ripping
you know the guy? Oh,
the guy who plays Ghost.
Ghost, I can't remember his
Yeah.
name.
Omari
Hardwick.
Omari
Hardwick.
Hardwick. Yeah.
His missus.
Wife of that still.
His wife, sorry.
I said wife for his name. I said wife for his name.
Wife for Hardwick.
Puffy.
Girls were getting on
There you see.
Well, no.
Forward.
when they found out who his girlfriend, his wife was.
Who was his wife?
Some lady. Girls was like him. Like they could do, like he could be with them. You know, like but I heard loads of statements about
I just think people could be with whoever they want, whether they're Bauer's ex or not. Is like, you know.
I hear you, but leave your son's things alone, man. That's what.
Yeah, that's more of an issue.
That's
for
more
me.
of an issue for me. No. Your son's girlfriends, not things. Your son's like.
Yeah, you get cancelled, bro. Man said things. You're right.
Like, no, he's saying, well, that's to leave your son's thing. He's going somewhere. He's going somewhere else with that. But yeah.
What is wrong with you, fam?
Why for that?
Innit, let's why for that.
Bon off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Diddy, you're the man. You are like the absolute man. And like for me said, you changed the game. You changed music, not even just hip hop.
Forever, man.
Forever. But yeah, I feel
You
like
need
you
to
are
allow
going
that
through it.
behaviour.
You know, like he's the most.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like if in hip hop here, if they do like most aspirational people, for me, everyone likes like Jay-Z. Everyone loves Jay-Z. But I feel like Jay-Z was late to this party. Diddy was
Yeah, but you are party lifestyle.
Diddy was
your
that-
party lifestyle.
He was there.
You
from
went
the
Jamaican,
start.
didn't want to come back.
Yeah, for sure.
You understand? You
Fam,
went to get your citizenship.
Fam, I go like, bro, I could go anywhere in the world.
Like
I
your
would
party
wanna-
lifestyle, but I think for me the Diddy thing is, I think the rule is amongst mankind is you don't trouble your family members.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Also, let's remember the
That's
son.
the fundamental
More
thing
so
is,
your son.
At that level of success, you just got pure yes men around you anyway. So everyone's probably saying, yeah, go to you. You probably ask someone, what do you reckon?
Probably ask his son. His son's like,
go to you, pops, that's you.
That's
You're roof roof.
yo, woof woof. Forget Bow Wow, yo, woof woof. Yo. But yeah,
I can't imagine Diddy would even ask permission though. He's Diddy. Diddy ain't asking no one permission.
Nah, do you know
Yeah,
what?
you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Next time we'll go LA, we'll pull up to each other. We'll talk about all these things. Let's wrap up this topic.
Hold on, wait, yeah, let's wrap up.
Let's
that
wrap up
topic.
this topic. But
And-
when we go LA, we'll pull up. We'll
And
2022.
Right. Should we,
Do you want to talk about your parking ticket?
yeah, let's talk about a thing called karma. Yeah, a thing called karma. So this here,
Cameraman, please
zoom
give it a
in,
zoom.
zoom
Give it
in,
a zoom.
zoom in on that. So it was in a parking ticket bag. This was left on Lee's cab. Yeah.
What does it say?
It says payback is a bitch. Love, big man.
With a kiss.
Yeah, with a kiss.
Why
now,
for that?
this was left on Lee's taxi. Lee's coming today, and Lee's like, "How did you do that Houdini thing? How did you do that?" Lee's referring to him leaving a very similar thing on my car a couple of days ago. Yeah, calling me a twat because I didn't answer my phone. But if man was on time, I wouldn't need to answer my phone. But anyway, that's a different story. You wasn't on time. You rang me at 8:53. You rang me at 8:53. You were supposed to be there.
I know, I actually phoned you at 8:20 something.
What time was you supposed to be there?
What time was they supposed to be there?
No, what time was you supposed to be
time
there?
was they supposed to
What
be
time was you supposed to be there? Because we and you had a conversation. What time was you supposed to be there?
Wait, what happened to the VIP thing?
What time?
What's my VIP thing?
What VIP thing?
Okay, why am I on the sofa? No,
Brother. What?
I'm not getting
Are you on the
That's
sofa?
but that's fine.
Are you on the sofa?
Let him be on the sofa. He needs to pattern up his things properly.
Okay.
But anyway, so the story is Lee put one of these on my car, and he thinks I got him back by putting one of these on his car. Firstly, that's not my handwriting.
Yeah, but you might have
Secondly, I wouldn't sign it off. Fam, my handwriting, whether it's rushed or not, is my handwriting, because that's not my handwriting. I didn't put this in your car, yeah?
You know who it is?
He has no idea.
It was him.
It was not me, you fool.
saying it's not him.
Do you know?
I put it on his cab and on his car.
Do you know what the funny thing is? You know what the funny thing?
Big man, taking the piss out of little man. I signed it.
Do you know what the funny thing is?
He signed it. I wrote it.
Whoever put this on Lee's car, yeah, I beg you, get in touch with us, yeah, and let us know who it was, because this wasn't me. But I actually find it hilarious that you see your little fuckery behaviour. This is what happens. This is what
Did your heart
happens.
jump when you saw the ticket?
No, because why would I get a ticket in a car park when I've verified my parking? No, because I've verified my parking. Because I'm a real CEO and I can park where I want. Cause
Boss life.
okay,
Tell them again.
okay,
Tell them again.
yes,
Woom, woom.
okay.
What are you saying?
Anyway, any tales from the cab, Lee?
Should we go home now?
We should.
Lee's tales from the cab last time was the latest.
Yeah, it was the best, innit?
Do you not appreciate it?
Ever beat that?
No.
I'm retiring.
Has anything come of that? Have we got any deals in the?
Oh, do you know
making?
what? I said to Lee, I'm gonna cut him a check, but let me see. Let me show you the update. It's happening though.
Is it? Oh,
Fam.
so you've been in contact?
I text. She's on holiday right now. Like,
Oh, is it?
yeah, Bree.
What going for the Nigerian lady, the auntie?
Oh, I'm not No, she's on holiday. She's in Nigeria, family holidays.
Okay. Well, if you're not gonna read this out, then it's pointless.
Innit?
It's actually pointless
It's
what you man
pointless.
do.
Read it out if you want.
Money's coming.
Money's running. Money's always running. I make money run.
You see it.
There you go.
I force it. You know, like even if money doesn't run, yeah.
Why for that?
What is wrong with you? All right, let's wrap this up. Listen, we'll be back real soon. We're gonna let you guys know what's going on.
We'll be back live. I think we'll do a few more of these as and when it's possible. I think it's nice to talk to you guys on YouTube and live and direct, and we'll be back on Zoom ASAP.
Till next time. Peace.
Rate, subscribe, comment, all of that
Good stuff.
Lee, do you want to say anything?
Tune into my podcast coming soon.
Yeah.
The Little Man Show.
What's that
I don't know
called?
what it's going to be.
It's called
yet.
Solo The Little Man Show.
CEO by himself.
Yeah. CEO of what, fam?
Don't worry, it's coming. Tune in. I'll be there. Which camera I'm looking at? This one.
Look at you.
Just wait. It's coming. My first guest, David, the number one hater.
Absolutely.
All right, lock off.